I thought that he was going to at least come in with, some real solid solutions. I just heard the same speech, maybe a little bit more decorated, but at the end of the day, it's his turnaround agenda. It's what he's been, preaching all year long. Today, in the State of the State, he didn't say nothing that he hasn't been saying for the past, year. But the most important thing, he did not mention at all the budget, and I know the budget address is coming up, but he didn't mention that we don't even have a budget yet. For him to say that we've come together to solve some of the 2015 budget, we have not. We still have people, as you can see today at the Rotunda, thousands of people that are without no services, and the fact that the budget hasn't been signed. So in reality, it's the same old rhetoric, just a little bit more decorated with a lot of new things that he feels has been accomplished this past year. I don't think today he brought anything as far as a solution. I mean, he did talk about doing some reforms, and I think we're all open to reforms. We've done workman's comp reform. I don't know what parties seem to understand that we took action back in 2011, and today we're seeing less claims. He keeps on insisting. Again, another attack on ASHME, another attack on the unions and collective bargaining, and I think that he needs to step away from that and start taking the responsibility that if he does want to make Illinois a more competitive and compassionate, sign the budget. Let's talk about what we can do today, through the end of the budget year, and of course talking about next year's budget and working on things, maybe some reform, maybe some other things. But this attack on the unions, this attack on workman's comp, this attack on the trial lawyers, it's ridiculous. It's not what a leader should be talking about. I would have loved to have heard him really direct, some of his speech towards the people that were here today, people that are in need, the youth, the seniors that are not getting services, our daycares that are beginning to close. I would have loved to have heard him say something to the people here instead of just totally ignore them. And this is the problem, this is the crisis that we're going through right now, and he did not even address it. And I would have loved to have heard something about what he plans to do with the lack of services and the lack of not signing the budget to address these serious issues. He didn't talk about the fact that right now we don't have a MAP grant. We don't have our kids, our universities are suffering. He talked about making, universities better and more accountable. That's great, but right now they are all just basically operating almost on reserve. They're going to run out of money. He didn't talk about this. I'm hoping that when the budget address happens, that he comes back, and maybe then we'll get a few answers.